Hello?
Yo, Chodie's AP birder.
What's good? What's good?
Is Ray alive right now?
What?
Yeah, cause I called him earlier, or I talked to him earlier. He said he wanted to show me something. I was busy for a little bit, and then I told him I'll call him once I was done with it. And then I called him like, about 15 minutes ago. He didn't answer. I called him again. He didn't answer.
Yeah, I didn't think he was around. I think he's gonna...
Did he go to sleep? Cause he said he was gonna be around for a bit. I was gonna...
He might have been fibbing.
Oh no, really?
I mean, I know he closed his eyes, and I did see him pop up, but might be in and out, a little napski, for a little while.
Little napper boy.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
He also said he needed like 40K.
Did he mention anything? Oh, he mentioned he needed money?
Well, he said that I saw in the group chat about like weed stuff. He needed 40K, but he didn't. He said he wanted to show me something.
Interesting. Well, I can show you.
Alright.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm down. I did see. I did go by the warehouse.
Okay.
Go check out, and obviously we have a parking spot up there.
Parking spot? What do you mean?
I mean, look, the grapeseed parking spot.
You notice anything else?
Yeah, I see a little warehouse that you and him have been working towards.
Interesting. That might be what he wanted to show you.
Yeah.
So, feel free to come by. But, if you do, try to be subtle as you approach. Maybe park and walk up or something. There's a door on the side, you can peek and come in. But,
Okay.
don't just blast in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true, yeah.
There's
100%.
little farming plots all around, so there's people there doing regular farming work, so just keep that in mind.
I got you. Are you there currently? Like right now?
Yes.
Okay. I'll see you in a minute because I was already in Sandy, so.
Alright. Bye.
Alright. Like.
Well. Well.
Holy.
Yeah.
Got people working in here too? Okay.
Well, of course we have a staff. What, do you think we're f***ing around? Of course.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so this is the first set of crops, but we're testing right now. Mostly growing males, trying to get more seeds. But we're also testing. We're testing yields. We're testing times to grow, how many times you gotta water it, all this other stuff.
Fucking hell, this is insane, dude.
Yeah, there's a little bit going on right now.
Hookups with everything, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, we got water flowing like crazy out here. We gotta, upgrade the lights installed. The staff is something we recently brought on board, and then we also have security. We need to find somebody like Carmela to try to, maybe do her magic and see how long it takes for us to, get let know that somebody's trying to bust in. Different things like that. But, yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of things going on. We got a little stash back there.
Right here.
Little drying rack right here. Little fucking trim table over there. So.
Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, we're working on the first little crops, but really, I mean, it's just gonna be a lot of seeds, and then we're gonna probably try to lay down a full room of females.
Yeah. Arya was saying that farming actually helps with this shit, right? So
yeah, we need to get farming groups together, maybe like when people have downtime, and try to get like 5 people grouped up doing that shit, because apparently it does have an effect. Raymond has farming level 1, and he seems to be able to have a higher ceiling on his yields than me, if I'm not mistaken. So that's just one instance though, so we need more data. I need to know if like it's yeah, we need to know that. That's just like some baseline level shit, but for now I'm stuck in here kind of babying the plants, trying to make sure I capture every little detail of their growth so I can document it so we know what's going on.
I'm in that laptop.
Oh yeah?
But Did you already buy the 50K equipment thing, or is that like another?
I spent 50K
Wait.
to. Oh yeah, all the upgrades are done. Vinny bought those this
Okay.
morning. I paid the 50 for the warehouse itself, and then paid 30K for some supplies today. Raymond matched me with like I think 20K worth of supplies. Every bucket you see is $1,000.
Okay.
And then there's like other stuff. The fertilizer costs like $600 a piece, and you know we have like 12 of each. And then we like buy like some other tools that we need, water buckets, stuff like that. All that shit costs, you know, significant money. We spent probably, I think, about 100K today on the spot, like just in general. Like 100K worth of buying the warehouse and the supplies, and then Vinny spent another 100K on the upgrades. Total. That's like basically total out the door cost to have all the upgrades and everything ready. So, yeah, about 200K out the door starting fee. If you want everything, and this is not even fully filled, so actually it would cost more if we were to buy all the buckets.
Yeah, because you gotta do all the pads, right?
Yeah, but right now, I mean, we have enough testing and seeds to really get this done, and then once the seeds are done, these male plants, we'll be able to do more female testing as well. So this is mostly male testing with one control female batch over there, with no fertilizer or anything on it, just to have like an idea of like, okay, what happens when you grow female plants and don't add anything to them. So.
Holy.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, this is fucking nuts. So when it says stock on it, like, what does it mean? Like,
I don't know yet.
Have you figured that out yet?
No, that's why we're waiting for this first batch to fucking go. But it's taking forever. To be honest, it looks like it's gonna be either on the same grow cycle as like the outdoor stuff, which is a 12-hour, or it might even be more. We don't know. It could be double because we're in an enclosed space and like, you know, closed off. I don't know. I'm staying here as long as I can just to try and see like the first little sprout of like, you know, the next stage of growth for some of these, so that I can actually get proof of concept that the shit actually is growing, you know? And then it'll actually kind of give me an idea of how long it might take if I know when the first phase hits. But I don't know.
How can I tell? I can't like even pick a.
So that I don't know about. That might be something that's maybe the labels are supposed to be there for us to see.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna check something.
Doubt it would be any longer. Me too. I think it would be the same, but with less yield. That's kind of what I'm leaning toward right now.
Oh, the bill hook.
What about it?
Says I need to be in the like on the label on it. I need to be in the middle of the mat to use it.
All right, let's use the bill hook then.
On one that doesn't have anything, or one with stuff.
This plant needs to be full grown to be harvested. So, yeah.
Okay, so.
And this is what I was expecting.
There's different colorings and stuff. No, or am I tripping?
What do you mean different colorings?
Like what? Doesn't this one look more green than that one?
I think it's the lighting in here. There's a bunch of ambient lighting, like purples and greens and stuff that are sort of reflecting.
Yeah, not
all
wrong.
over.
That ultraviolet light, you know, type shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
But
here, I'll do it on a mat that doesn't have anything first.
Well, there's nothing to chop.
No plant planted here. Okay.
Yeah, and this I'm kind of getting a feeling that the plant needs to be full grown to be harvested when I come here. I come over where I'm at and do it here.
Oh, with the bill hook?
Yeah.
Oh, so you are using the bill hook. Oh, so that's how you harvest this.
That's what I expected. So I didn't even try to use it yet because I knew we weren't even close to that stage. But that's good to see it and know. The first batch is in the middle here. This one right here. This whole thing is a batch. Every mat except for these. These two mats are actually one batch. But because of the walkway, it splits onto the two. So it's actually each one of all the others though, each mat is its own batch.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So this was the first one we planted a little bit more than 4 hours ago, just slightly over 4 hours ago. It was this batch that I'm standing on right now.
Are you thinking maybe like 6 hours and then might be good type shit?
Let me see. Will she tell me anything? No. I don't think they really talked to me. I don't know. Maybe 6. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to speculate, bro. Like, not entirely sure, but these guys don't want to tell me anything, and now they're all standing awkward. So I gotta walk out and come back in 1 sec.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's either gonna. I'm thinking of 2 different things that could happen here. It could be, since you have everything plugged up, you have the right chemicals, you have the right atmosphere, environment for this, it might grow a bit faster, you know what I mean? Which would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
The plants might yield more, might have more potency, or it might take a little bit longer since, the chemicals might actually be trying to work its magic. It might take a little bit longer. And that's when it becomes more potent, right?
Yeah, who knows? Like, that's exactly why I'm just fucking sitting here, bro. I'm just fucking waiting to see, because like, again, I'm building out a dock, and I'm gonna have all this shit set up to where we know, like, if you do this, this is what's gonna happen. If you do this, this is what's gonna happen. If you do this, it takes this long. Whatever. Because the three ferts have an effect on all those things you just said. Nitrogen increases the yield of the plant. So if you add that fertilizer, you're going to get more per pick. And then there's phosphorus and potassium. And each of those, one of those is basically helps the plant retain water more, so you don't have to water it as much. And then the other one controls growth speed. So it's like there's speed, yield, and water frequency. And those are basically, taken care of in all 3 of the fertilizers. But you can only apply 1 fertilizer type to each batch.
Okay.
That's why kind of, we've got a control with nothing, and then we've got, stuff with each. And we're going to kind of test the effects of each. And these are all male plants except for 1 batch. So we got to do the same thing with all the females.
Fuck me, dude.
Which we need seeds for, which is why we're doing the males. So these have to finish before we can do the next step and do more science.
This is so fucking crazy. What the?
Yeah. Yeah, potassium is the water. It tells you on the you can see on the labels. Look at
the water jug, and then the
look
fertilizers.
It tells you.
Yeah, I think like if you and Ray don't want to be awake like super all the time, you just throw the potassium on the, you know what I mean?
Well, the thing is,
stuff that you're growing.
At the pace shit's going right now, we might not have to fuck with this shit at all. If this is how it's supposed to be, then dude, nothing's changed for 4 hours plus, like a little bit over 4 hours. That means you can fucking plan shit, and for 4 hours you're good to go fuck off, go like live your life, go fucking go race, go boost, go fucking do whatever.
Sleep.
Yeah, sleep, I guess, if you want, but like maybe we don't have to touch this shit. I don't know. So that's why I'm kind of staying here, because I want to know that. I want to know if like at some stage.
Yeah, you do.
Because what if at the
know.
next growth stage I have to add something? What if I'm not here for that? I don't know. Don't know what I don't know.
You thought the grind was over, Chodie?
No, I knew it was just getting started. I told people, I was like, this is the beginning. I don't know if you guys realize, like, so I was fully prepared for this, to be honest.
This is fucking wild, though, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sick. I just don't know how the laptop's gonna integrate with all this. If we're really gonna be able to capture all that data that we seem to be able to capture on it. If so, it's gonna be fucking sick, dude. To like see how much we're selling and how much people are buying and stuff like that. And
well, yeah, I mean, bro, it feels like you put together. It says like sell stock, so like you put it all together somewhere, and then a dude comes and picks it up, right? And then you sell it, and then it has a chance of getting fucking raided, Yeah,
exactly. Maybe it's something like that. But also, I would hope that like we can take raw product and then do the same thing, roll joints, do all the normal stuff with the weed. It should work on, like, why wouldn't I be able to take this weed and do the same fucking thing that I do with any other weed, but now it's our strain,
100%.
Let me roll a joint of this fucking SBS Kush, So I don't know how we're going to be processing this on the back end, but we've got plenty of stuff. There's the tool shop sells plastic, which I can break up some of the weed with. But then what do we do with those bricks? Like, who knows? There's like a lot of different things that we don't know. But we just need bulk so we can start digging around and seeing what we can do. So.
And all of this is the first. You didn't do anything before, like earlier this morning or anything. This is the first.
This is the first one. This is the first time we've attempted. This is the first batch, and we have a tsunami coming. There's a big storm coming, like in less than an hour, and I'm wondering if that's gonna affect anything.
Yeah.
Like maybe we'll then see a growth spurt after the storm or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm coming right here, right after. Be with you and check this out.
100%.
I'm curious because in the other city, the weed stuff was, it was all right, but this is fucking intricate, dude. Like,
yeah. This is what I've been waiting for.
This.
Yeah, 100%. So the thing is, though, I've always wanted like the science that happens in a place like this affect how the smokable weed affects you, though, too. Like, I've always wanted, like, this to tie into, like, okay, how much stress does that fucking, joint relieve? How much, how tough does that make you when you smoke it? Like, this, that, and the other. And then also price, let's be honest, like, sold to people. I would love the shit that we do in here directly correlate to all that on the back end. So, who knows? We'll fucking see. But that's my ultimate dream is, like, this level of shit plus everything I just said.
All right, well, like, I'm down to fucking help with this shit.
No.
Like, anytime that you need, like, watering or something,
yeah.
let me know if it ever needs watered, shit like that.
I know, who knows now. So far, I haven't had to touch shit. I've been running around trying to pour jugs on it.
You don't have to water, bro, shit.
We watered it once. We did. And then in the beginning, you use these jugs, the big fucking gallon, or like multi-gallon jugs, 5 gallons, and you use that. And I guess you probably put it into some sort of like reservoir or some system somewhere, and then it just slowly pumps it in over time because I haven't had to rewater it all. I've tried so many times over 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm looking at the pump here. It goes into this, water pipe right here.
Yeah, so it seems like there's some sort of reservoir or something it's pulling from, like a well or who knows. But we've got the 5-gallon jugs. We use them once, and then I haven't had to touch shit for 4+ hours.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my money on 6 hours, and then we'll be able to fuck with it. That's where my money's at.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who fucking knows? But I'm fucking digging it. We'll see. I'm gonna stay here and watch every fucking step, even if nothing's happening.
Yeah, I'll keep making money. If you guys need money for any more stuff, then just holler. Cause I just cleaned a bunch of money, and I have like 50K right now, so I can help you guys out with any money.
All right. If anybody does boost and need a partner too, I'm down to fucking grab up some of those boosts. Yeah, but I mean, ideally there should be a lot of money making for like everybody, really. I'm hoping that like we can directly take this stuff, bag it up for bag sales and like different things, like selling to locals maybe, and getting just easy money that way. In addition to like big stuff like distribution and shit. So hopefully all that stuff's available. We're gonna see how we can weigh all this stuff out and see if there's interest in the streets. But what we're hearing right now is that we're gonna have to kind of work with some other groups, some other gangs that are also doing this, and maybe get their strain and kind of help them get their distribution chain going while we also pump our distribution chain through them.
Yeah, that's what I was being told, which is pretty fucking crazy.
Exactly.
Which is good. Because if we get other gangs on board and then they run it through us, that's gonna juice our shit up to fucking
I'll put it this way.
A whole nother level.
I'll put it this way. These other gangs got the advantage of us. They got the jump on us, by like 2 weeks or something on this shit. Ain't nobody gonna do this shit better than us in the long run.
Oh yeah, quicker and better.
That's a fact. So, it's a matter of time before everyone's pushing our strain. A matter of time, baby.
Yeah. Well, the static war is over, but we still got the Sangrados.
How's that one going?
I mean, we were smoking their fucking shit like it's nothing. So they're probably gonna give up soon.
Okay.
Like yesterday, they were at a gas station, and we rolled up on them, and they only downed one of us. So.
Okay. Have you seen him tonight at all?
Today, no, I have not.
Okay.
But I think everybody's kind of taking a chill pill right now after the static one. I haven't really seen, the Sangrados ain't really, after they've been getting smoked so much, they haven't really been too prideful, you know what I mean?
Understandable. Nobody likes getting fucking shot. Makes sense.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Well, shit. I mean, hey, if that's coming down to a fucking, you know, a murmur, a fucking lull, then we can get back to getting all this shit going. So perfect timing, I guess.
Yeah. And then everybody can get on the grind to help out with this, help out with the warehouse,
Oh, yeah.
like the other warehouse, whatever the fleet entails when it comes to the cars. Get that
Yeah,
going.
I have just submitted my application to join the server. How will I know
I'm guessing
if
we're just
my
making grapes to your
application is
fucking home, huh?
accepted?
Seems like at least a little bit of a base where we can fucking plan and then rain chaos upon the city whenever we want to fucking get down there. I don't know. I mean, it's well, for what I'm doing, it makes sense, you know, being separated from the city. So I'm fucking with it, to be honest. And with the integration with farming and stuff, and farming having an effect on this stuff, it being here is actually super fucking advantageous as well. So turns out farming does kind of affect this shit and how good you do it. So we're gonna have to kind of get 5-man groups together and try to get everybody's shit up.
Yeah, I'll figure out where do you have to go for the farming shit? Like, what guy do you have to talk to?
Actually, so I've been told all this by like Ray and other people. So I need to figure it out myself so I can start tapping in. But right now I don't know. So I'll verify that shit in the next like 24.
Where the fuck is the farming guy?
Yeah. So if you want to find that shit out,
I might just drive. There's some people farming. I might literally go over there and ask them.
yeah,
Where do I talk to?
This is where
them?
they all do it. So yeah, just you'll see people all around this place.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like trying to. We gotta talk to the boys and just. Hopefully everybody can approach this place with a little bit of caution, just like a crumb of caution, you know.
Yeah, I saw all those people over there, so I drove down the road, and is your car underneath that bridge?
Did you park the Bullet?
It's right next to the Bullet in the post.
Yeah, my car is. I had parked the car down there earlier.
Yeah, fucking. I saw two cars down there, and I was like, yeah, this is probably the spot.
Yeah, I parked my car. The Bullet, I don't know whose it was, if that was yours or what.
No, it might have been Ray's.
Yeah, maybe raised and then he went to bed. So.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Listen, if you want to go do some, little street level intel, little research on the fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask those motherfuckers. Where do I go?
Yeah, let me know.
I don't know.
about
I feel like I want to sneak around right now for some reason. I don't know
that.
what's
Yeah, I
going
can
on,
tell. Goddamn.
I'll be back.
Yep. I would hope that if I'm sitting here for 12 fucking hours and it is bugged, that somebody from their team would maybe hit me up in a DM and be like, yo, it's bugged. Yo, you don't have to wait there. It's fucked up right now. We're looking into it. Everything on track? Everything's on track so far as I know. Honestly, it seems like we're waiting for the tsunami to hit. I don't know if we're gonna see anything change until then. I don't know. Hard to tell, dude. Like, we really just don't know. We don't know what we don't know. Yo.
So, the farming guy is actually, you know where all the people are normally farming at? It's
Yeah.
literally that building that's right there next to the triple silo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
you just talk to that guy, and then, yeah. I don't know, this guy, I asked him, and he's like, yo, if you got a group, we can make a lot of money if we got a 5-man group.
Really?
So, I mean, that's what he was saying.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we just...
Wonder if we can make some good money while also getting some rep going.
I mean, that's definitely one thing that, like, I want to capitalize on because we are right here. And, like, a lot of our base of operations here, we can just fucking set up for that type of stuff. And there's going to be incentive. I have to definitely get my farming up if I'm going to be doing this. So, if people want to do this shit, I'm definitely down. I probably won't do it now, obviously, but, like... Yeah, maybe like over the next few days, we just need to start tapping in on 5-mans on this. Arya said she's down, and I'm sure we can get a bunch of other people. Ray's gonna do it, so yeah.
Yeah, if we tell Mateo that there's a rep system to it, he'll probably be like, okay, I'm down.
All right, easy. Yeah, cool. If so once you get like a job or like once you like start doing it, like. You just go out to the field and do, like, what? Like, do you have to have tools? Like, what? I don't even get it.
I have no idea. I didn't ask him about anything other than, like, what, like, where the guy was. So.
Okay. Well, that's good that we know that, but I'm curious about the job itself. Like, what we gotta do.
Yeah, we can figure that out. I might fuck around with it in a bit after I go through all my fucking random boosts that I got.
All right, sounds good. All right, if you find anything out, let me know. I'll be here.
Absolutely. All right, catch you.
All right, peace. Chat, we've spent the majority of our day in here. Thank you guys for chilling, even though nothing really exciting is happening. It's the longest, slowest fucking RP ever. But fuck it, right? This is only gonna happen once, you know. These mechanics being unknown and mysteries to us are only gonna be mysteries this one time, right? So fuck it. That's why we're doing it. I appreciate you guys. I keep going out and coming back in just in case we see a change. We have a feedback channel. We have a feedback area where we can submit, you know, stuff that we feel is valid feedback. Prodigy's pretty cool, man. I mean, we've been enjoying it, man. It's been cool. It's been pretty cool, man. Yeah, I'm waiting to see how the tsunami affects this. Definitely waiting to see that. I don't know how you stay here for hours. Well, I know it's like a short-term thing. Like I was saying it before, like we only get this opportunity once. Once we know how this works, we know how it works, right? So I want to try and get a good gauge on everything, and being here every step of the way is the, you know, the best way to do it. Okay, well, yeah, nothing new. FERT check. Yeah, let's run a FERT check. No FERT male plants. These are nitrogen fertilizer male plants. These are potassium fertilizer male plants. These are phosphorus fertilizer male plants. And then this is a batch of control females with no fertilizer at all. So when this is all done, we're gonna round up all the female seeds we have, and we're gonna do the same type of testing with the females. We're gonna do a nitrogen female batch, a potassium female batch, and then a phosphorus female batch. Yeah. So we're testing every iteration, basically, just to, you know, see what the effects are, how long it takes for each, how much yield for each, how much you have to water each. And then once we've collected the crops from each type, we will then, you know, use some of the weed and smoke it, see if there's any different effects. Probably not. I don't know, maybe. That'd be sick, dude. We'll see how, like, pricing is and stuff. Like, we'll try to see if we can bag it up and sell it on the streets. Like, we got to figure out a lot of the processing on the back end. But once we have the batches of the female stuff, because, like, keep in mind, these are all going to be seeds. This is all going to be seeds. No weed. There's not going to be any smokable weed that comes from these plants. This batch will have a little bit of weed, but this is the only female batch we're growing. So once we harvest all this stuff over here, the rest of the room, it's all just going to be seeds, which then go right back into the buckets, and we run it right back again. So there's a lot of shit coming. But once we have a bunch of female, like, you know, once we have buds trimmed, well, cut down over here, like, we actually dry it using this right here, and I think we hang it off these rafters probably. Yeah, there's dry racks. So we'll use this to dry the bud out. So we know we'll process it up to this point, and then once it's dry, Well, we got a trim table too. Right? Isn't there a trim? Yeah, trim. You don't have any dried weed plants on you. So trim's over here. Double check. Was there anything else? I don't think I saw anything else. I think it's just dry trim. But then packaging, weighing it out and stuff, like I don't know where all that comes into play. That's sort of the unknown for me, is like, okay, is there a station or somewhere where you package it and like prepare it? And I haven't really seen anything that indicates as such. The ladder is where you dry stuff. Yeah, this is for drying. Dry weed plant. Manage drying plants. Hang up X amount of weed plants for drying. If you have a pocket full of wet stuff, and then you bring it here. Dry buds. Don't have any dry weed plants on you. So. Comparing grow times outside. Well, outside doesn't matter. I think that like this is everything now. At this point, like everything we do here. I mean, yeah, it's like one thing to consider growing outside, but in a perfect world, this takes the place of all that. Why would we ever grow outside if we can grow this stuff and then one, roll it into joints, two, bag it up and process it in other ways for distribution? This should be a all-encompassing one-stop shop for everything we'd want weed-wise, right? Like in theory, that's what makes the most sense to me. Like this takes the place of outdoor grows. Why would you grow outdoors unless you specifically want to do an outdoor, grow for, I guess, the fun of it? Has Wayne seen this? No, not yet. We just bought this. Anything new? Nothing new. Not yet. I've been going outside periodically and coming back in. The restart's hitting in less than 10 minutes now. I've been constantly checking my ability to re-water or re-fertilize, and we still cannot do that. So it seems like all that stuff is being retained up to this point. And we are now 5 hours plus into this. Does locals do anything? They're just a passive buff. The locals essentially are just a passive buff for the grow. When you purchase the staff upgrade, it really just gives you, like, overall it affects everything, like your grow times and the value of the weed and stuff. It just increases the quality. They don't do anything though, to my knowledge. Nothing yet, at least. Yeah, it seems weird, but I think maybe, like I said, Shots was streaming this stuff earlier, guys, and people popped into my chat saying there were devs that were watching everything, and if there's any weird stuff, they're going to be looking into it or whatever, so. But also, aren't there other people that have these weed warehouses already? I would imagine some of these bugs would already be like worked out with other groups. I don't know. Server owner was also cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if other gangs, like how many other gangs have this yet. So it's like, it's hard for me to like get too deep into all this stuff without like finding out metagame info. So we just got to focus on what we got right in front of us and report what we see. And it's good that we have some people that, obviously have a lot of eyes on them. So it's cool. I'm sure if there's anything weird, they're already looking into it. Yeah, so when you plant this stuff, it all goes down at once. You see, there's actually, so this is supposed to be number one, this is a 12 bucket grow, but actually, if you count, it's only 10 buckets. Don't mind that. Don't worry about that. But when you plant, you're actually planting all these buckets on this mat at once. Every bucket on this mat that I'm on, you just have to have everything in your pockets and you just put it all down. There's no individual. So I feel like if you were to like look at a label, you'd be like, do you notice like when I go to each mat, there's only one little peekable thing. I think because you plant each mat all at once, you probably only get one label, like one little thing to peek. But maybe it's just not working right now. Because you are growing in bulk if you think about it, so maybe you just get like a bulk label that tells you what this... Ooh, there's 2 of them over here though. Wait a minute. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. This mat has 2 peaks. It's been a couple weeks, right? How long this test batch been down? A little bit over 5 hours, right? 5 hours and 9 minutes. I definitely would have expected to see like the first stage of sprouting, like the little first, you know, visual growth. So I definitely think something might be amiss, or maybe it's a really long time cycle. Maybe it's actually 24 hours, dude. That'd be crazy. Nothing's popped up after 5 hours. Yeah, but the restart's about to happen. So like maybe, again, guys, if the devs or some people were looking into this, and if there were issues, maybe they were getting fixed between storms. Who knows? Maybe after the restart, we're gonna see something different. Who knows? Oh, that's a sign. Yo, Bog, did you hear that, dude? Listen, it's time to clock out, guys. Please. Listen, I appreciate the work today, but it seems like the weather's getting a little crazy out there. And honestly, before it pops off, you should all go home. Not gonna lie. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Yo! Ah! Ah! Northern Lights in a thunderstorm in LA. Nice, dude.